Let's take a look inside this grade 8 social studies booklet for the new Alberta curriculum for our French immersion programs. It's worth mentioning that when I did my B.Ed, that my major was French. So I've utilized AI to assist me with the translation, and I have gone through the booklet that I built for grade 8 English classes, and I've translated it into French. So it begins with the key vocabulary, and that's in alphabetical order as it appears in alphabetical order in French. And it's not at the beginning of the book because students need to do the vocabulary first. It's there because it gives you a target and it gives a listing of words they should be familiar with in order to speak and debate and write about these concepts. So at the beginning of each section, there's an amount of student learning. So there's some reading materials, and then there's questions. And some more reading material in this one, because this is introducing a whole new concept. This curriculum is very different from the former curriculum. So this is a whole new set of learning materials with a variety of activities that students are going to engage in. Now, I'm not doing this walkthrough in French because it's many years since I've spoken it, and you would probably need to turn on your closed captions for me at this point in time, but my ability to read and understand remains well intact. So this is translated for French immersion for the new Alberta curriculum, the first unit of time and place. And so if we were to keep going, you would see that there continues to be a variety of different activities. There's sources, there's quotes. We've got all the information on the philosophers. This is very new for grade 8 social studies. So here's your philosophers that are listed in the curriculum. And then we've got lots of work again on the philosophers and the ideas that they've brought forward to our modern Western culture. The booklet is ideologically neutral. You will not find a political leaning in here. Students will learn about what left and right mean and how we assert their position on the political spectrum, but there is nothing in here that will sway a student either way. The point is to have them learn how this works and then establish for themselves what their political leaning is. And so it continues with students' pages up until the point where we come to a list of projects where students could pick their project to demonstrate to you how well they have learned these outcomes and how much they know about this. And then after that, we have some practice test questions that are written in a multiple choice format, very similar to what we would expect to see on a grade 9 provincial achievement test. So we've got those practice test questions through here. And then we get to the answer key, and you'll note that we are on page 131 of 161. So there's 30 pages of answer key because the answer key is comprehensive. It explains the answers in cases where it might be a little bit vague as to what is the correct answer or why something is not the correct answer. And there's guidance for you as the teacher as well. So there's the first one we've put to French. We're going to gauge the market here and see if there's a demand for this. And if it feels like this is something that is helpful to French teachers, we are going to continue with our translation of the other booklets. So let me know if this is useful to you, and let me know if I should be doing further French immersion resources. I hope this is helpful to y'all.